I just wanted to apologise first of all that I haven't put any videos up. I've been unwell for the last week and a half, so I haven't been at work. So I've been working on some other content which you may have seen on all of my social media. It involves affirmations and things like that. But so today it's just mainly saying hi, catching up, letting you know I am still here, and I will be doing some more live videos soon. Also, I wanted to get some feedback from all of you with regards to what sort of content that you want to see. So I'm going to stick a poll up. So anybody that's watching, if you can just vote on the poll, let me know what it is you want to see. Let me just do that now quickly. We'll do that one. Okay, so I've got my poll going. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know. As I said, this is the first time I've gone live, so I haven't got a clue. So what have I been doing? I've been working on, let me see, I've been doing lots of affirmations. You'll have seen some on my social media. I've set up an Etsy account which you'll be able to access printables and stuff like that on. Let me take my glasses off because there's light shining on them. If you comment I won't be able to read it because I can't see. I've been doing all these little affirmations. These are the ones I did yesterday, but these will be printed off on card. I'm actually designing my own at the moment. The ones that I've uploaded today on social media, I actually designed those myself. Quite proud of myself actually, because I never designed anything. These were all AI generated, and as my daughter rightly said to me, "Oh mum, you shouldn't be using AI, you should do it yourself." So I've done it myself, and I've ordered some card, some A5 card, so I can print some off for myself. I haven't actually opened it yet, it came earlier. Let me have a look. I can't even get the bloody box open. Yeah, so I've got myself some A5 cards, so I'll be able to print my affirmations out on card. What I'll probably do is do 2 to a sheet, and then I can cut them in half because then they won't be too big. But the ones that I'm selling on Etsy, you'll be able to download the digital, you'll be able to purchase the digital downloads and print them off yourself at home. I'm working on a 30-day affirmation pack, so there'll be a different affirmation for every day of the week. Some of you may be interested in that, some of you may not. What else can I tell you about? My main thing I do is aromatherapy. So I work with essential oils, but I also do massage and aromatherapy massage. But I'm very much into wellness as well. On a monthly basis, I get a little box sent to me. I don't know whether you've heard of Mindful Souls. You can actually look it up on the internet. They're bloody brilliant. You get a little, I don't know whether you can see that the right way around, it's mirrored on here, but you get a little guide with each box that tells you what's in the box, and you get beautiful items in it, like you can get crystals, jewellery like this bracelet I'm wearing. This one has got lava stone on it, which are these black bits here, and you can drop essential oils onto those. I put jasmine on mine because I have fibromyalgia, and jasmine can help calm and relax me. That's the reason I haven't been working actually, because I had a huge flare up. If anybody watching has got fibromyalgia and would like some tips on essential oils that can help, if you drop me a comment, I will get back to you personally, privately, and let you know which essential oils are good for fibromyalgia. The one that I use is jasmine. So some of the other things that you get in these Mindful Souls boxes, another beautiful crystal. You get beautiful jewellery, like these bracelets, bath aids, beautiful smelling bath bomb, which as you can see I've not used yet. You get incense sticks. I've got these jasmine incense cones. I've actually got 2 or 3 boxes of these different fragrances. I love my incense. I've got a whole drawer upstairs full of incense sticks, and I'm building up my collection of the incense cones as well. I've got one of the backflow things. It's a dragon, so you put the incense cone in the top and the smoke goes down through the dragon's head and out through its mouth and down into a little pool. It's absolutely stunning when it's going. As long as there's no breeze, it flows down and into this little pool, and it's just mesmerising. I've also got candle from Mindful Souls. Love my candles too. But yeah, so if you're into crystals and incense and mindfulness, have a look at Mindful Souls. You can do a monthly subscription, but you don't have to. You can order off their website as well. So there's your plug for Mindful Souls if anybody out there's watching. What else have I been doing? A lot of resting, a lot of sleeping. Haven't really done much. Taken my husband to some appointments because he's on long-term sick. Haven't done any exercise, haven't done any walking. Haven't done a lot really. It's been quite boring, but sitting designing all my stuff for your social media platforms has been fantastic. I'm going to do lots of ums now because I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying. I am going to put my oils on while I'm here talking to you actually, because I haven't done it today. In one of my videos I talked about my face oil which I made. This is it, and I put it on in the morning, but I haven't put any on this evening, so don't mind me. I'm just going to put some on because it does make my skin feel lovely. And I don't even know if you can hear me properly. I did test my mic, hopefully you can. If you can't, well, I'll just have to get it working properly next time. I made one of these oils for my daughter as well. She occasionally uses it. She said it was lovely. They smell nice. And this one soaks into your skin beautifully and leaves it soft and it feels hydrated. I used to have like quite dry patches across here and some on my chin and around my nose, but all those dry patches have gone. That feels so much better. Probably hear doggy steps. That's my patches has just come out. I had the cat here just now meowing at me as well. I think he wanted to be on camera. That feels so much nicer. Right. I'm just looking to see who I've got here. I just wanted to say I can't read it properly. I need new glasses. I'm so sorry. I am saying hello to all of you. Can make that bigger. I can make it bigger. Joseph, Milo, who else have we got? Love Island. Yusuf, hello everybody. Thank you for joining me. If you missed the beginning of this, it is my very, very first live, so please bear with me. I've never done this before. Caden, hello, thank you for joining. Who else have we got? This is probably completely boring compared to the lives that you're used to, so sorry. I can't even read it properly. My glasses are awful. Can you see the poll that I've put up? Can you let me know? Can you comment and let me know if you can see the poll? I've put a poll up asking which is your favourite essential oil. I don't know whether you can see it. Nobody's voted yet, so I'm assuming you can't. How do I view the chat on here? Anybody tell me? Can you all hear me okay? Nobody's talking to me. I shall type instead. Sorry, I'm just reading all your comments. Well, there isn't any comments. It's just telling me who's joined. Sorry, 1 minute. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Most of my life I've done customer service roles. I've also done financial services, but everything changed back in 2022. My twin sister passed away in the October from a long battle with secondary metastatic breast cancer, and I'm sure you can imagine that was just horrible. My whole world turned upside down. The grief was overwhelming. I had to find something to focus on, so I looked into learning courses. And hi Sophie, I looked into courses online and I found aromatherapy through British School of Yoga. They don't just do yoga, they do a wide variety of courses, and it was a course that I found quite interesting, so I enrolled. I've never been very good at learning from reading, so it was a little bit daunting, but it was bite-sized modules, so they basically sent it out chapter by chapter. So you've got, like, I don't know, 5 I'm a pro wrestler. What? Ah, okay. They send it to you in bite-sized chunks, little chapters for you to read, and I found it very interesting. So I actually whizzed through the course, and every module that I sent off, I got a high merit, which was just amazing. I've never had a high merit or anything like that in my life. Didn't do great exams at school. When it came to doing the actual exam, I passed that as well with a high merit, and then I had to have a practical exam where I went and saw a qualified therapist and did the practice massage technique, and I flew through that as well, and I got my diploma in advanced aromatherapy back in 2023. Not been able to use it very much because of my other job, but I do very much enjoy my role in aromatherapy and aromatherapy massage and normal massage, and I'm hoping to get back into it slowly. I've been focusing more on the wellness side of things recently. If you're on my other social media pages, you'll have seen, as I've said earlier, I've got all the affirmations, and I'll be doing talks about individual essential oils, blends like this one that you saw me put on my skin if you were here earlier, that you can use on your skin. Essential oils, you can actually use them around the home as well. It's not just for beauty and stuff like that. You can put them on your filter in your vacuum cleaner. So if, I don't know, sometimes a vacuum cleaner can smell pretty bad, depends on what you've been hoovering. But if you take the filter out and you get your favourite essential oil and drop it onto the filter and then do your vacuuming, you get a bit of aromatherapy while you're doing your housework, which is lovely. I've been using ginger, cinnamon and orange on mine. So every time I do the hoovering, the whole house smells of ginger, cinnamon and orange, which is lovely. Another tip is in your bathroom, if you just put a drop inside the roll of the toilet roll, every time you take some paper off, the smell comes out and it makes your bathroom smell nice. You can use it in cleaning products, So when if you put in your essential oils, you can put in the water that you're mopping the floor with. So when you're doing your cleaning, aromatherapy, because it doesn't just work through the skin, it works through your senses as well. So it goes in through the olfactory nerve into your brain, and that's how the aroma itself helps towards ailments. It doesn't cure things, it just helps towards them, and it can help with comfort. It can help you relax, and they all smell nice. Come on. I've still not got any votes on my favourite oil. If anybody's looking at the poll, I have asked what your favourite essential oil is, and we've got lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, tea tree, rose, or other. Tell me below. And nobody's voting. Sophie, I can see that you're on there. Can you vote for me? Maybe I don't see it till after the poll's finished. I'm not sure. As I said, I'm new to this. So I don't know where this pollen vote comes up on your screen. It's still got just over 3 minutes left on it, so you can vote for your favourite essential oil. Lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, tea tree, rose, or other. You can drop that in comments if there's any other essential oils you like. If you want, I can give you some tips on the uses of those particular oils if you're not quite sure what to do with them. While I am on here, I will say that most essential oils you cannot use topically on your skin if they're not diluted. When I say diluted, I mean put into a carrier oil. A carrier oil is something like coconut oil, apricot kernel oil, avocado oil, jojoba oil. There's loads of them actually. The only two that you can safely use neat on your skin are lavender and tea tree. And those are the two that if you're going to look into getting essential oils, you should keep those two in your medicine cabinet. I will put some details on social media with regards to what their uses are, but you should definitely keep a bottle of lavender and a bottle of tea tree in your medicine cabinet. Lavender is great for burns. There's a whole list of stuff that you can use it for. I had a nasty infection on my finger a year or so ago, and I mixed up some lavender, some tea tree and some turmeric powder, made it into a paste. I popped it onto the infected area because I had a nasty cut here that got infected right down into my hand. I put the paste onto the cut and covered it up. I got advised by a paramedic to go and see a medical professional to get antibiotics, which I did not do because I trusted in the aromatherapy, and I was right to trust in it. 2 days later, when I took the dressing off, the infection had gone, the wound had sealed up, there was no sign of it whatsoever, and now I've barely got a scar, and that's all thanks to tea tree, lavender and turmeric. All of them have got antiseptic qualities in them, and they can help with infection. The other day I managed to burn my leg. Oh, don't ask me how, but it was quite sore and blistered, so I put some lavender on it. Again, it's worked. It immediately stopped the burn, and it's healing so much quicker than it would have done had I left it without anything on it. Aloe vera, if you've got an aloe vera plant anywhere in your house, you can actually cut the leaves off and they grow back, so you're not damaging the plant. But the gel that's inside that, you can mix that with essential oils. The facial cleanser that I use, the base of that is aloe vera, and then I use vitamin C pod squeezed into it, rosemary, lavender and jasmine, and that makes a beautiful facial cleanser that you can put onto your face. You leave it for a few minutes, then you just wipe it away. You don't wash it, you just wipe it, and it leaves your skin very, very soft and cleansed. So you don't have to buy aloe vera oil. If you've got a plant in your house, you can just cut the, I don't know even if you call them leaves, you cut the stems off, and you can scoop the aloe vera gel out, and you can use that in your aromatherapy treatments. Still got nothing on these polls, and it's just about to come to an end, so we will see what happens. It stopped. Okay, I'm going to turn that off now anyway. How is everybody doing this evening? Are we all okay? How are you spending your evening? Nobody going to talk to me? Painting. What are you painting, Sophie? Can't beat a bit of painting. It can actually be quite therapeutic. Depends on what you're painting. I'm intrigued. Come on, what are you painting? Oh, I'm sure it's going to look absolutely amazing when you've finished. What colour are you going for? Have you got a particular theme? And I've got a good tip for getting rid of the smell of paint. Bet you can't guess what it is. Essential oils. Get your... Oh, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. Get your diffuser and put some essential oils in it. It'll get rid of the smell of paint. Or your incense sticks, or I don't know, whatever you use in your essential oils. But I suppose that depends on whether you like the smell of paint. Well, when you finish your painting, make sure you go and have a lovely soak. Proper good way to de-stress. Soak away the stress of the day, relax back in a nice hot bath, and then have a lovely hot sweet cup of tea. Burnt orange, accent wall, kinda do like the smell. Some people do like the smell of paint. I can't say I'm one of them. Fresh rainfall, yeah, love the smell of that. Funnily enough, tarmac, I don't know why, freshly laid tarmac has got quite a nice smell, and so's creosote. For those that just joined, this is my very first live, and I am just winging it because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. This was a test run. Summer's so strong today, it's refreshing. Nothing wrong with a fresh start. Everybody deserves a fresh start. It's good on you. I was talking about Mindful Souls earlier. I didn't get this one in the box, but I saw it on their website and I just had to get it. This is one of the talismans they sell, a magnetic talisman, and I saw it and I just had to get it. I think it's absolutely stunning. Don't know whether you can see it properly. I wear this all the time. The only time I take it off is if I'm going to have a bath or a shower. Other than that, it stays around my neck. It's just gorgeous. It comes on a rope style necklace, which I did. It's meant to have one of those things where you can tighten it, but mine broke, so I can't tighten it, so I just have to pull it up and then tie it a little bit at the back to make it sit properly. But this is one of the other ones I got, amethyst. The other one that I wear quite often is my obsidian one. You can call me New Age hippie, you can call me witch, you can call me whatever you want. I don't care, because what I do, I love doing, and it's something that you can do in your spare time. I'll tell you what I did the other week, actually. A friend of mine gave me a voucher for a Reiki session. And the lady that I had the Reiki session with is actually a friend of mine. And she's a Reiki master that lives in the Godalming area. So I booked my Reiki session and I went to see her and I had the session. I've never had one before in my life, so I didn't know what to expect. But it was the most wonderful experience I think I've ever had. She doesn't just do Reiki, she does readings and things like that as well. So if you live in my area and you're interested in a reading or a Reiki session, if you look up Dee McNamara, she is the Reiki master in the Godalming area and I highly recommend her. She's very, very good, and I will definitely be going back to see her at some point because it was very, very helpful. And she pointed out a few things that she realised were, like, for instance, I'd been having trouble with my right knee. I hadn't told her that. She picked it up from the Reiki. I'd had some problems with my waterwork. She picked that up by saying that my left kidney had a bit of a heavy load on it, and she asked if I'd had any infections, which I hadn't, but I had had some trouble with my waterworks. She knew that. And I was also very, very emotional because she told me that my twin sister was with me. She was with me right there then, and she was talking about a teddy that we got for each other, which Dee couldn't have known about. Just a little teddy with a little red bow around its neck, and Dee knew about this. She said Jenny was showing her the teddy. She was also showing her bluebells. Jenny loved bluebells. She knew that out of the two of us, I was the tomboy. I was the one that was always the instigator, trying to goad her along, saying, oh, come on, let's do this. Which was correct. I was always up trees. I was always doing the heavy work and stuff for my dad, because Dad didn't have any sons. He just had us three girls, and I was the tomboy. And I don't mind admitting it. I probably still am to some extent. I can't do everything that I used to do now because of my fibromyalgia. It does knock me on my backside if I do too much. And I don't often get very many flare-ups, but this one I had recently was awful, and I haven't been able to do much at all. So I've been doing lots of sitting, resting, sleeping. Surprisingly, I've lost nearly a stone in weight in just over a week, which I suppose is probably down to drinking more and flushing myself through. I probably had a bit of water retention, and drinking plenty of fluid has flushed me through. But I've been trying to eat healthy as well, so I don't just do the mindfulness and the aromatherapy and the affirmations and things like that. I'm trying to incorporate into every aspect of my living to make sure that I stay healthier, that I'm happier, that I'm more focused, and that I can do everything normally on a day-to-day basis. My mindfulness and my aromatherapy and everything like that helps with that immensely. I have noticed a huge difference, and I'm hoping that after these 2 weeks that I've had off, that I will be able to go back to work and perform better, because I've not been doing great lately. To anybody that does know me, that works with me, that's why I've not, or doesn't work with me, that comes into the shop where I work, that's why I've not been there, is because I've not been very well. And I do miss you all, and I do miss the shop, and I miss my colleagues, so I'm hoping to be back soon. And I'm hoping that this 2 weeks respite that I've had is enough to get me back to where I was before the flare-up. And I should have more focus, won't be as sleepy, won't be in so much pain, won't keep forgetting things. And Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough about God knows what I rambled on about. It was just to fill up. I thought I'd just do a trial 30-minute live and see what it was all about. So if you've got any questions about aromatherapy, essential oils, wellness, affirmations, anything like that, please do drop me a message. I will get back to you. If it's not straight away, I do read all messages and will get back to you. Let me know what sort of content you'd like to see as well. I can show you blending oils. I can show you some of the facial treatments and stuff that I made for myself. There's so much that I can go through with you if you want to know about it. You just have to let me know what you want me to talk about, what you want to see, and I will do my I'll do my best to get it out there for you. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight because I am very, very tired and I do need to get some sleep. Thank you to everybody that dropped in to watch. I do hope you could hear me. None of you said you couldn't, so I'm guessing you can. Not sure when I'm going to do my next live. I will plan it a little bit better. This was a little bit spontaneous. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but the next one will hopefully be a little bit more structured and it will be about a specific thing. You'll be able to ask questions and maybe do a demonstration on some blending of some oils or something like that. I'll have a look and see what I can come up with. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you, everyone. Bless you all and take care. I don't even know how to stop this.